Look at him. Yeah. And get what he say, that's too baller, bro. They gonna have to get to him. They gonna tell the truth about him. Look, come on, man. I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
What's happening, man? You know what I'm saying? This is Reflections of a Gangster, man. You know what I'm saying? With your boy G Strong, man. I'm gonna take y'all all the way back from day one, the highs, the lows, the ups and downs, the raw, you know what I'm saying? Every little facet of this shit, man. I'm gonna give it to y'all folks, man. Unscripted, I mean, straight from the horse's mouth, man, because there's a lot of speculation going on. There's a lot of mistruths. There's a lot of all kind of shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm just clear all that up. I'm gonna take y'all on the journey with me firsthand, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it never been done like this in chat, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, shit, here we go, man. Reflections of a Gangster. Oh, yeah, man.
Come on now. Questions we're gonna ask you, just letting the people know exactly a little bit deeper into who you is, you know, for the most part. We're gonna start with telling the people where exactly did you grow up in Chattanooga?
Man, I come straight up out the 3, man. You know what I'm saying? East Chattanooga. You know what I'm saying? We bounced from like hood to hood when I was younger, you know what I'm saying? Stayed on like all parts of really the east side, but we settled down in East Chattanooga, you know what I'm saying? So that's where all my lessons of life and all that shit came when I got to East Chattanooga, you know what I'm saying? Before then, nigga was just a little boy, just my eyes weren't all the way open, you know what I'm saying? But when I got to East Chattanooga, man, world became so large.
Okay, so when you say you bounced around, the majority of the time you came up in East Chattanooga, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm guessing Taylor Street?
Yeah, for sure, Taylor Street.
And so did you go to school from over there in Taylor Street in East Chattanooga, or how was your school?
Yeah, for sure. Shit, it started off, I went to Rivermont, you know what I'm saying? First I went to Archinard, you know what I'm saying? That's like a school on the east side. After that, I went to Rivermont, you know what I mean, to finish out elementary school. But shit changed when I got to middle school, man, because it was like a breeding ground for nothing but gangsters, you know what I'm saying? Like every 6th, 7th, 8th, you know what I'm saying? It was a different brand of a generation of gangsters that was being bred. Little did a nigga know back then, you know what I'm saying? Like, soon to be down there, all of us will become gangsters, you know what I'm saying? It was just crazy, but that's really how it was, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was I ain't gonna say no trend, it was just so prevalent, you know what I'm saying? The ideology and shit of just being GD, it was latching on to everybody, you know what I'm saying?
So basically, you could say your middle school, them was some of your relevant, most memorable years that you could remember.
Oh hell yeah,
that's kind of when things kind of changed for you, would you say?
Yeah, without a doubt, middle school, it was it. You know what I'm saying?
I heard you say something about a lot of you say there was a lot of gangsters, soon to be groomed gangsters that came up in that middle school. Can you kind of, without telling too much, but kind of just explain a real memorable moment that you might have remembered in the middle school with some of the guys, or something that just outstanding that make everybody laugh, that everybody could relate to?
Really, it was the togetherness. It ain't really nothing funny, but it was just something I started noticing more. You know what I'm saying? Like the unity and stuff that was being, you know what I mean? Like it was just growing within middle school. You know what I'm saying? None of us knew it at the time. You know, it's just so crazy. You know what I'm saying? Looking back at it now, because now, like I say, like 80% of us all gangsters now. So we was like, we used to just look back on like, damn, man, it's crazy how all of us became gangsters and shit. You know what I'm saying? I went there, 6th through 7th. And then, like I say, man, it was just, I always been smart and shit. Teachers used to call my mom and shit, talking about I'm just wigging out, doing bad shit in school. But I was just doing it because I was bored, because I was always been smart than a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? So they were like, we're gonna put him in the gifted class. I'm like, what? Nah, they said special class, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck is a special class? I'm thinking it's some slow shit, like, you know what I'm saying? But now it was really like some advanced shit, you know what I'm saying? Like advanced courses and shit. I'm like, all right, that's cool, you know what I'm saying? So after that, I did that. the teachers call again and they say like a referral system, some shit like that. So mom's signed a nigga up for arts and science. I ain't know what the fuck this school was, you know what I'm saying? So she like, yeah, you gonna go to arts and science and shit. I'm like, man, I ain't going. I'm going with my partner and them to Hickson, you know what I'm saying? Cause that was the school all the guys from East Chattanooga went was Hickson. I'm like, nah, I'm going to Hickson. So she like, nah, you going here. Man, I wound up going there and that was the second like eye-opening moment cause the way that them folk taught, it was different than from everything else the nigga had previously experienced, you know what I'm saying?
So you said basically the transition from Hickson to CSAS.
No, from Chattanooga Middle
Okay, Chattanooga Middle
to
Hickson
CSAS. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Chattanooga
okay.
Middle to CSAS. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I was like a fish out of water. Like I say, I ain't know nobody. I ain't know nothing about the school, nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm an inner city kid. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
All these folks in here, they sons and daughters of nurses. I mean, not like doctors and big companies in the town and lawyers and shit. Yeah, so I'm looking like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to their house and shit. I'm like I said, I'm coming from the inner city. And shit. We ain't got shit.
So
But
how did you adapt to that then? Let me because how did you adapt? Because it sound like a pretty big transition. You got to worry about being accepted. How do you feel? So how did you adapt to that? You know what I mean? How did you take to that?
right. Well, shit, I did that by basketball. You know what I'm saying? Nigga had always been cold with that rock. You know what I'm saying? And that school was known for their basketball program. You know what I'm saying? I was cold. Like we come from East Chattanooga, like it's grimy and dirty, like it was like back like and1 and shit like that, like still popping and shit. Like so we got them out the mud with it for basketball. So the skill level was different. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, a lot of them were like white boys or children from like privileged families and shit. So they weren't as tough to like how I was type shit. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't afraid to say it. You know what I'm saying? I remember one time we had made it to the state in 2007. Before then I was like on JV and shit, but I'm mad, man. My partner mad, you know what I'm saying? My partner AC and shit. I mean, fuck this, man. We the best ones on the team, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they had like a seniority, like coach, he had value like seniority and shit. I'm like, man, I don't care nothing about no seniority. I'm the best motherfucker. Like, fuck all that seniority shit. Yeah, you feel me?
Check it out.
So a nigga went from playing JV and shit. I got the MVP for JV. I'm like, man, I ain't playing JV no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I ain't come. You know what I mean? This shit finna put it in their face. You know what I'm saying?
Check it out.
So, like I say, we made it to the state and shit in '07. Yeah, '07. And before it started, I'm telling coach like, man, look, bro, I'm the best one here. Like, we're gonna have a problem. Basically, you know, put me on the team. Like, we going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Because it was him, it was Coach Goo, and his son was the two coaches. His son coach JV primarily, but he also like helped with varsity. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, the head coach, he just valued that seniority. You can be slow as hell, but if you in the 12th grade, you can get more PT than this young 9th grader who might be colder than you just because he valued them principles. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't really care about that. So that game, I remember we in the state and shit. We made it all the way to the finals. So I'm over there on the bench, mad as hell. I'm eyeing his ass. I'm cutting through him how I'm looking at his ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, no, so you got me fucked up. So he put me in the game. I wound up being the top scorer, you know what I'm saying, in the state finals, you know what I'm saying? They get the interview on the shit, this and that. I put out for the 3 there, man. But that was a moment right there for sure, man. You know what I'm saying?
That sounds like a whole bunch of fun, man. I can dig that, man. So after that, you say about high school. How did high school go? That's after that. Would you say when did you get the really politicking with gangsters and just, you know, getting that ideology inside of you.
Right. Well, like I say, man, it started from middle school, you know what I'm saying? But by the time everybody get to high school, down there, everybody GD, it's a GD wave around this bitch, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, bro, I'm finna go seek this knowledge. I'm finna go see what the fuck this shit about, you know what I'm saying? And like principles and morals and shit was different back then. Like motherfuckers, like it was being more respected back then, you know what I'm saying? Like now I don't really know what's going on, but you know what I'm saying? Individuals took it more to heart back in the days, you know what I'm saying? So um yeah, we rocked it out, man.
How old would you say around this time? How old you know, when you went from seeking to actually being and just walking with gangsters? How old was you then? How old you would say?
I'd say like 15. Like 15, you know what I'm saying? Like 15, bro. Motherfucker, that story crazy, cause it was like, bro, you know what I'm saying, who I went to and shit. He like, man, nah, bro, you know what I'm saying? What do we wait? What do you doing good? You going to a good school? You cold, you know what I'm saying? Basketball, like you got a good future, this and that and up. I wasn't trying to hear none of that shit, you know what I'm saying? Cause the hood was rocking. Like I say, I go to school and come home and it's one thing when you go to school, but when you come home and see the action, like the guy get money, like we ain't have shit. So that weighed on me. Like, man, these cats, man, getting real paper. Like, I go to school, come back, and bro, like, I made this in one day, this and that and us. I'm like, man, I gotta get me some of this shit.
So I would say, okay, my bad. So you would basically say you seen that paper for real, and that, you know, that was one of the reasons that kind of drew you into the mob for real.
I always had that hustle in me. You know what I'm saying? Like that hustle go, man. It crazy, cause like I used to, like I say, man, I went to CSAs, right? This is one of the best public school, but it wasn't no bus in the hood for this school. You see what I'm saying? Like every other school that come to the hood and shit, I got a bus stop. I didn't have no bus stop. You know what I'm saying? So I said we fucked up at the time, so I had to catch the public bus to go to school. Like all the kids on the school buses and shit. Yeah, I ain't do that. I was on the public bus on the line with moms and shit. Like this shit fucking with me. I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? So she'll be going to work, you know what I'm saying? She'll be going to work on the public bus, and I'll be going to school on the public bus. And that shit fucked with me. That shit, yeah.
It did something to you. It put that drive.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I can see that. You know, because you know the school bus. That's part of the school.
Like, yeah, the spirit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't get the kiki and ha on no bus and kick shit. I'm looking at these swings and shit on the bus. I'm going to school with it. You know what I'm saying? For sure, man.
That's real. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. So when would you be able to? You say it's about. When did you just know? I hear you. I know. Not even hear you. I ain't even gonna talk to you. Like I know. I know. So when did you know that you had that leadership role? When did you just knew that you was different and you knew you had to walk a certain way that was different? When, around what age, you know what I'm saying? Around what time of your life did you get that feeling, that
Right. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Like I was so young with that. Like I was like born like that. Like every facet or anything I ever tried to do in life, I always accomplished that. I always been good at it. I always been had some type of voice in it, or wherever I put my energy into, basically, I can rise to the top of whatever the fuck it was. You know what I'm saying? Like that's really how it was. If it was the sports, if it was just being smart, if it was just like anything, like motherfucker family, you know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers see me and think cause I'm the youngest of three, you know what I'm saying, boys on my mama's side, and the youngest of two boys and a girl on my daddy's side. But like my sister and my oldest brother on my daddy's side both got life, you know what I'm saying? So I raised up with my two brothers on my mama's side, And like once a nigga got started, like hit that growth spurt, like motherfuckers thought I was the older brother, you know what I'm saying? But I wasn't.
Let's talk about that a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, we're gonna get off topic a little bit. How was that being the youngest like that on both sides, but having that, that challenge, like still being that go to when not necessarily you the baby for real. So tell them about that. How was your siblings? Was you? I know you was close. I know how. Tell them about your relationship with your siblings.
It was like the bond I got with them, like I say, man, it was so strong because we ain't have shit. You know what I'm saying? We ain't have nothing. So like I was the baby, so I was the last one to, if you want to say, like, come off the porch type shit. My oldest brother, he was already off the porch getting money, doing all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, one day he came in, man, he like, I'm sleeping on his bed, you know what I'm saying? So he came in, he like, man, get up. It's about 2, 3 in the morning. He like, get up. I'm like, man, what's going on? I said, I get up. And he lift up the mattress, you know what I'm saying? He lift up the mattress, and I saw, man, it probably about 20, 30,000. I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I'm knowing what's going on, but it's like started to hit me like, man, this shit can happen. Like this shit can be true for me too, you know what I'm saying? So man, that bond right there, man, it was something that couldn't be really fucked with like that. Then my other brother, he always tried to steer like straight, you know what I'm saying? But and so like I got both views. I got the view of, you know what I'm saying, both angles. But the one that drew me in more was the one, like right now, I want this shit right now. Like I want to be able to help and help the fam and do this and that and the other. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that's the way I went, man.
Okay, so you said. Okay, so tell me about your siblings on your father's side.
Man, it's crazy cause like I ain't never really had the bond with them how I would have wanted to have with them. You know what I'm saying? Like both of them went to jail when I know my sister went, I was probably like five, shit like that. My brother went like right after that. So I had to probably be like 8, you know what I'm saying? But they were both in the streets, you know what I'm saying? So they wind up getting jammed up, and both of them got hit with some long ass sentences, you know what I'm saying? Man, like life sentences type shit, you know what I'm saying? And it started fucking with me, and I ain't never really wanna like have them think like I abandoned them or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? So I tried to keep up with them as much as I can. Me and Pops used to go see him and shit like that. Um, but yeah, man, that bun right there, like I just wish I could have had it more in my life, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, straight up, man. It was different because it was like the first time I was out on my own. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I had a lot more experiences, like just being a male in the world on my own type shit, outside the hood, outside of my guys, outside all that shit. But it was crazy cause I got there and my roommate wound up being one of the guys, you know what I'm saying? Again. So, you know what I'm saying? He one of the guys and shit, and at this time, this back like '09 type shit. I noticed it was like a void up there as far as like they want the smoking shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, I can get some smoke, you know what I'm saying? I get some smoke. This back when mid and shit was still pumping. I got down and get a quarter pound of mid for $200 type shit. Take it up there and make $1,500, $1,200, you know what I'm saying? Selling uh Nick bags for $10. And these folks ain't questioning this shit because it was so dry out there, you know what I'm saying? So that was like my real first piece of like money outside of just getting it to smoke and split blunts and shit like that when nigga was smoke, cause I don't smoke, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I started getting money, man. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, I'm going with that bitch 2, 3, 4 pounds. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers, and I ain't never get no deals. It was always $10 a gram straight out. It don't matter if you got a Quake, a Zip, a hat, nothing, you know what I'm saying? It was $10 a pop, straight out, you know what I'm saying? I killed them folks out there, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, my roommate was one of the guys, so the whole time I'm up there studying, I'm studying the business and shit. So I'm thinking everybody back home doing the same shit, but that wasn't the case. Cause you gotta think, man, they still at home, so real life going on. You know what I'm saying? Like females or bills or whatever the fuck the case is to survive. I ain't really going through that. I'm settled down, stressed, so I got time to study certain shit. Man, I got to study that business, man, and it just like opened my eyes to so much shit. And I remember coming back, and I'm thinking, oh, the guys on this too. You know what I'm saying? But they wasn't on this. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm telling them and teaching them, putting them up on certain shit. They like, man, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up with you? Like, how you know all this and that? And off the dome, I know for sure back then, I could come off the dome probably about 40, 50 pieces off the dome. You know what I'm saying? So it was just a situation that I took advantage of on like business wise and like getting money wise, and both of them like help build my jacket. You know what I'm saying? So now when I come back from school, man, I'm laced with cake and I'm laced with this business, and nigga knew not to play. You know what I'm saying? So it was like the best of both worlds. I had a crazy ass situation up there, man. The individuals and shit who I'm kicking this shit up, shit with at college. They couple of them from Chat and shit. But we used to always be in a dorm and shit, just kicking shit, smoking, playing game, whatever, fucking out. Then one time they had did a burglar or some shit, robbery or something, but they ain't tell me. So we all in there kicking it, and the police come hit the motherfucking door. So I'm looking like, man, the police, like, for real. I think I had like 1.5 pounds in my book bag. So I'm like, man, how the fuck I'm finna get up out this situation? They ain't looking for me. They looking for bruh now. So I had used that situation to my advantage. I'm like, man, they like putting them in handcuffs, detaining them and shit. I'm like, officer, can I get my book bag? You know what I'm saying? I got some work and stuff I need to do. And then he like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I finessed him, you know what I'm saying? After I finessed him, you know what I'm saying? I get my shit. I'm walking back to the dorm happy as hell because the whole time it's like 1.5 pounds. Like I was down bad. They had me, you know what I'm saying? But I got on down, and we still when I see brother, we still laugh about that shit to this day, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like it was some fun times up there on the college campus, man. You know what I'm saying?